What is up, everybody? It's Sam, and we are back with another episode, the last episode of Pessimistic at Best, Season 4.
Wow.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Congratulations, everyone. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Last episode, which is nuts, but I'm excited. I'm sure you're all excited pre-holidays.
Hell yeah.
Like I've mentioned, it was our first year actually taking it this far into December, but there was a specific holiday that we felt was very appropriate for celebrating on this podcast, which some of you may be familiar with. It is called Festivus. A Festivus for the rest of us. Originally from Seinfeld, so perhaps we're dating ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even really watch Seinfeld like that.
I didn't. I don't know if I've seen that episode.
Yeah.
So kind of a fraud over here.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
We're a bunch of phonies.
Yeah.
It was actually inspired by Joe, who could not be here with us today.
Tragically.
But the theme of Festivus is to air your grievances about the people that you are celebrating with. So that's what we're going to do for you today. But we can do a little recap of some events first, kind of like what's been going on in our lives, and then we can get into the celebration.
I love it. Sounds good.
We've been busy per usual. I think, talk about burning the candle at both ends. We've had a lot of fun things to do and people to see and friends to hang out with, which is awesome. And I feel very blessed to even have as many friends as we do. I mean, you can't even count on one hand, so that's great. But what did we do this last week?
Couple little holiday parties.
Yeah, we did have a holiday soiree, is the official term, at a friend's place, which was very fun. One of my coworkers, we were going to bring an hors d'oeuvre. We did not.
We brought wine.
We brought wine instead. We were squished for time.
We were a little.
And honestly, that worked out for the best because there was like an insane amount of food, but everything was delicious.
Yeah, people snapped.
Yeah. So it was very fun. We did drink for like a solid 7 hours, which was very crazy. Wouldn't necessarily recommend. No, I'm just kidding. It was like actually really fun.
Feeling a little loopy in general after this weekend.
I think we're tired. We also did a cookie decorating party with some friends, which was very wholesome and sweet.
Yeah, that was awesome.
More drinking involved. Annie made mulled wine, which was literally delicious.
It was really good.
Also kind of hits you like that. So all of a sudden, woo.
We didn't have any food and we were just eating cookies and drinking mulled wine and it was a weird morning, but it was a lot of fun.
Ordered some pizza.
Yeah.
Kind of satiate the we have been busy. I think something that I'm planning to kind of like bring into 2023 is more rest and relaxation. Looking forward to chilling in January.
Yes.
That might be nice.
No more events.
Yeah.
We're done.
We're done with events.
Don't invite us.
Yeah, we don't even want to know about it. So, we might have to start saying no to a few things.
I know. It's never a good feeling to say no.
No. And I love being invited to stuff, but also the FOMO is real.
Yeah. It's hard to say no.
You're doing a lot of adjusting over there.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm feeling really warm, honestly, from the boa.
I think you should relax.
Okay.
That's my suggestion.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're wearing these boas. This is our holiday cheer. James had the brilliant idea of wearing Santa hats. However, Walgreens did not have any.
None that were appropriate.
Your hat, didn't you?
I did from earlier.
Just cause?
Yeah.
Outfit change?
A little bit.
He wanted to look his best.
Yeah, something like that.
So we've had a lot going on, and we're going home this week. So we'll be home for the holidays. If anyone would like to hang out, we kind of don't want to, but we will.
Yeah, right.
So, so we have that. It'll be fun.
It will. It'll be the last little bash before.
Yeah.
A chill January.
Definitely. So, holiday cheer. We're feeling in spirit.
Yes.
But we're gonna go into some Festivus celebrations, activities. Do you need this?
Yeah, I guess I need to look at my list.
So this is kind of like the original ick challenge. If any of you are on TikTok, if any of you
participate in TikTok.
Yeah, if any of you are consistently engaging with that platform, you may have seen a viral challenge that's going around called the ick challenge, where couples or friends or pairs of living beings, enemies, foes, share their icks about each other.
Oh, you can't look.
I wasn't. I kind of was. Share their icks about each other. And this is kind of the same thing. So the point of Festivus is to air your grievances. Well, there's kind of two stages. Technically, you air your grievances. And there's also a portion that's feats of strength, which in Seinfeld, they actually get into like physical altercations. And I don't think James and I want to get in a fight on the podcast.
Yeah. We'll save that for after.
Yeah. We'll report back.
Yeah.
I am very scrappy though, so place your bets on me.
True.
But yeah, and so instead of kind of like feats of strength in terms of physicality, we're going to kind of like round out sharing our icks about each other by sharing nice affirmations about one another and talking about our
balance it all out
strengths. Yeah, so it's a very full circle.
And that you're on a nice note.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. We'll just dive right in. I had a couple grievances with regards to James. Some of them are timely. It's technically supposed to kind of be like within the last year.
Yeah,
these are just
based on the
maybe show. More general.
Okay. Just things you just generally hate about me.
Yeah, kind of
generally despise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, perfect. Exactly.
Okay.
I'm thinking we can kind of like take turns.
Okay.
Do you want me to go first, or would you like to kick it off?
No, you can kick it off.
You would like me to go first?
You were writing up a storm over there, so.
Well, okay, listen, I have 8. We have 8 of each.
Yeah.
So
she had to be stopped. She was just going to keep going with all these things she hates about me, but she had to be stopped.
It was actually surprisingly difficult to come up with your strengths. Yeah, imagine that.
That one took a little longer. What is there anything good about this guy?
Yeah. And I really had to mull those over. Okay, well, these are in no particular order to whom it may concern.
Just general.
Yeah. Okay, first grievance that I would like to air is that you never rinse your dishes. After how many times I ask you to rinse your dishes, you do not do it. And if you attempt, instead of like a rinse, which everyone knows is you stick something under the water, you get all the stuff off, and then you take it out of the sink, you set it somewhere else because it should no longer be in the water. That's kind of like what rinsing is.
I knew that was going to be the first one.
You just fill them with water to soak, which is really quite disgusting because then 2 days later, I come to the sink and there's soggy bowls with grub in them, mushy.
It's usually not 2 days. I usually get it done in the next couple. In the next day.
I would say I end up getting it done. I would say it's more kind of like we take turns.
Oh, I knew that was going to be first, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Something to work on.
These are all areas for improvement.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A little quarterly review.
Yeah.
Annual review.
Okay, your turn.
It's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My first one was freaking out before hosting events because you really like to host events, but when it comes time to actually like do it, the whole lead up of the day is really, really bad. And you're really stressed.
Okay, yes. Well, I knew that was going to be one as well. I have a few things to say about that. One, I get that from my mother. Two,
you do.
To all who come to the events, the payoff
it's worth it.
It's worth it.
That's actually in my feats of strength. Okay. Is the payoff.
Well, it's very funny that you say that.
Oh yeah, great.
Because now I have to jump around here. I'm gonna have to like mark these off.
Okay.
So that I make sure I know which ones I've done. So to rebuttal.
Oh my God.
One of my grievances that I would like to air at this time is that you're really bad at time management and you hate plans.
Yeah, true.
And so you always want to like wing it. You love winging things, wing everything. So that's awesome. And it really drives me nuts. And I think that's why we get into these arguments ahead of kind of the plan of hosting. So
I would agree.
Something to consider.
Yeah. Okay.
Something to think about.
Something to work on.
Yeah.
Okay. My next one was yelling on your meetings in the morning and waking me up. My new alarm clock is just you shouting because you don't have a indoor speaking volume.
Well,
that was mine.
Interesting that you say that. This ick did not make the list, but I was considering writing down that you sleep in way too freaking late.
Honestly, it's probably good that your meetings wake me up, but
so bonus
overall,
ick.
Yeah, bonus ick.
Bonus
good.
Ick.
Thanks.
But a rebuttal that I do have to that is in the same category.
Okay.
A grievance that I like to air is that you always wear your flannel pajama pants in the background of my Zoom meetings.
I can literally count on one hand how many times I've done that this year because you give me shit about it. It's like literally been 3.
3 times too many.
Oh my God. Always. I cannot believe you just used always as a qualifier. Holy shit. Okay. That was actually okay.
Yeah, that
was
one
a
was
full
on the
one.
list,
Okay. This one's kind of basic, but just spreading out in the bathroom. I feel like I'm always tipping shit over, and I'm really sick of it. And you just never keep it clean.
Okay, this is really funny because I knew all of these that you were going to say.
Yeah. I guess that's what happens.
Okay, I have two that kind of can go hand in hand with that.
Yeah.
Well, which one do I want to start with? I think mine is that when I do clean the bathroom, which is usually ahead of an event, I do make the bathroom typically pretty messy.
Yeah.
But I know when we're having people over or something, I'm going to clean it. I always do a really good job. You always wait until the last possible second to shave your face. I've already wiped everything down. It's clean. And then there's little beard mustache clippings all over the place. And I have to clean it all over again.
I mean, I usually clean it after myself, but that's valid.
Not well enough.
Not well enough?
Yeah.
Okay. I love that everything has a counterpoint. That's great. This one is like the biggest time waster in our relationship. It's you trying on too many outfits before an event. And you just try on like 3 and then you use the first one. And it's really annoying. And you're always asking me opinions. And I'm like, I don't care. And then you get mad at me for not caring. But it's not like, I don't know. It's just too much.
Well, I will say getting dressed for things really stresses me out. And that's another reason why I like to have a plan established, because I feel like that really helps me formulate the outfit if I kind of like know everything that's going to be going on.
Okay.
But I do get that one. It is definitely a time waster. Yeah. In a similar vein, something that I would like to air as a grievance
Bring it on.
is that you never pre-schedule your haircuts and you always wait too long, and then you're always like, oh, my hair's way too long and I look weird.
It's mostly you telling me I look weird and
insulting me. You have control over that. You say, oh, my hair looks big, or oh, it looks like it has to be a hat day.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we had control over that.
Oh, okay.
Something to consider for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
My next one was always making me drive, but that's probably for the best, and for safety's concerned. As far as safety's concerned, probably a good call. But I am really sick of driving to Madison. I'll say that.
So I don't have that done on this list, but I did list it as one of your strengths.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Another one, also kind of like somewhat similar.
Mm-hmm.
You don't wash your face. You don't wash your face or take care of your skin. And I hate that. I just don't understand it. I think your skin must be crying out for help. It's not even, your skin looks great.
It's not bad.
It's not about having pimples. It's about being happy, healthy, moisturized.
I'm happy, healthy with my skin, so.
I think your skin would say otherwise.
Okay, thank you.
I see flakes.
Okay.
I just think we could get in a routine there, and that'd be something.
I've been hearing that, yeah. My next one's kind of piggybacking off the last. You're a passenger princess, but you're also just a princess in general. And you ask me to do any tiny little thing, and you just think if you ask it cute enough, then you'll get it done. And it's usually true, but it's pretty annoying.
Thank you for doing so many sweet things for me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this one isn't really a rebuttal of any kind.
Okay. Just a general thing.
Just a general thing. So, sort of like an ick is that you always laugh in your sleep. You do this little chuckle every time I move or rustle around in the bed a little bit. You just kind of do a little laugh to yourself.
That's not endearing.
You kind of do this. No, honestly, it's a little bit creepy. And the amount, a couple times, the first few times it's funny.
Yeah.
But you literally just did it again this morning. You do it all the time. I've started picking up on how frequent this really is for you.
I think I kind of remember this morning, actually.
Because I laughed back at you.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
So something to work on, perhaps.
I'm just so quirky.
Train your subconscious.
Okay, my last one. Can't do 20% tips, and you get mad when I try to help you. Doesn't know how to do decimal point moving and doubling.
Math isn't
something
for everyone.
To work on, for sure. The easiest math you could do, maybe.
Why do you think they invented calculators?
Yeah.
Okay, my very last one.
Wait, you had 9, or did I have 7?
Oh, 1, 2, 3,
or maybe
4,
your bonus
5,
ick.
6, 7, 8.
I think the bonus ick. I don't remember.
You started. No, I started.
Whatever. I think I got everything. Oh, no, I missed one. Okay.
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 My last one. Here we go.
Yeah.
You're obsessed with our cats to a point that's kind of crazy, and you act like I'm a bad cat mom when I plan a trip, and we leave them alone for a few days, even though it's 3 days, aka they're getting fed 2 of the days, and one of the days we're just giving them extra food, and they're literally going to be fine.
I think I've gotten over that, but yeah, that's fine. I used to get kind of
Drives me nuts.
weirded out about it. Okay, yeah, whatever. That's fair. I think I've gotten better. My last one that I missed was leaving one last bite or sip, mainly of orange juice. But pretty much anything, I think you need to get that checked out. I think there's something psychologically going on when you do that. And it might be telling for other aspects of your personality.
Okay, came in with a full roast. Jeez.
Yeah, sorry.
Nobody wants the
Almost
last
missed
bite
it.
or sip.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like at that point
You're
it's
supposed
over.
to eat it, though. You're an adult.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Okay. That was fun.
yeah.
That was good. I feel a little bit lighter.
Yeah. That is the purpose of this holiday.
Oh, man.
Air those grievances. Really take a deep breath.
Get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, good call. Thanks, Joe. Good idea.
Yes. I mean, it is a fitting holiday for this podcast.
For pessimistic at best.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now we're going to round it out with something much more wholesome.
Something nice.
Strengths. Your strengths.
Okay.
We can just kind of get started here.
Yeah.
A lot of these are counterparts to other things that I've said.
Sure. A couple of mine are too.
And some of them are not.
Yeah. Okay.
One that I kind of already alluded to
Mm-hmm.
is this one. I'm going off order here, off script. You're a really good driver, and I'm very thankful for that because driving in the city makes me very scared. I literally haven't driven here once, not one single time. I have not gotten behind the wheel. And the longer that I wait is probably, the more scared I'm going to be. So
Yeah.
we might have to address that soon. But I do appreciate you for always driving us home. I know that it's not fun. And then I can fulfill my role as passenger princess, which feels nice for me.
Yeah. We got to take you to some like suburban mall parking lot to practice again.
Yeah, give
like
it a little whirl.
teenager.
Well, I also haven't driven your car.
Yeah, as
in
much
so
in
long.
general. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
I used to drive it actually quite a bit, but I even have my own key, and I'm too scared.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried my friends think I'm a bad driver, or our friends think I'm a bad driver because I've had to like screeching halt at
I
some
think
red
that's
lights
just Chicago.
because I'm so sick of the $100 ticket. I mean, I've only gotten 2, but in 4 months that's pretty bad. And they have the little cameras at the red lights. And
Yeah,
they
the
get my
cameras
ass.
have been getting you.
They really have.
Mhm.
I'm really sick of it, so I'm not running any more yellows.
Yeah. Personally, I
much.
also think it's bogus that there's no like warning.
Yeah. I feel like each one should have like a little sign up, but I guess that kind of would defeat
Well,
the
I
purpose.
just mean like you didn't even get a chance. We didn't even
I
know
got
those
one.
were here.
I got one camera warning,
Oh.
but that was for speeding.
I
so
take
it's
back
like,
everything I said.
Yeah, no, I deserve it.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mine was a counterpoint that I alluded to, hosting and planning. Even though you freak out beforehand, everything is pretty nice when it happens, and you're good at hosting and getting everything ready. So
I love hosting.
Mhm.
And I also, especially in this apartment, we've never had so much room. It's so much more fun.
Yeah, it has been a lot of fun to host
Yeah.
here.
So thanks.
You're welcome.
I throw a good party.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Everybody. Okay. Well, let me see what kind of goes off of that.
Okay.
I would say this is kind of in a similar vein.
Okay.
I really do appreciate all of the little chores and things that you do. We sort of have we've really split the communal chores,
Yeah.
but you do the ones that I really don't like taking out the garbage, and that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're
so
welcome.
thanks for doing that because I think we really balance each other out in that regard, and it makes my life a lot easier.
Yeah. I think
You're a
we've
good
gotten better
roommate.
at divvying stuff up in general this
Yeah.
year, so that's nice.
Cohabitating,
Yes.
etc.
Next one's pretty timely. You initiated our move to Chicago, and that was really fun. So I wasn't really, hurting for friends in Madison, but most years had moved away, and so I don't know if I'd have done this without you, and it's been fun.
It's been really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad to be here.
Yes.
Okay, well, this one kind of goes in line with that then. You're a really good friend. I think that is a
Mhm.
strength of yours.
Aw.
And I mean, you're my best friend. Sappy.
So sad.
But
So
it's also
corny.
been really cool to make new friends together in a new city because
Yeah.
we share friends. We shared our Madison friends, but you had kind of your friends. I had
Mhm.
mine. We would all hang out, whatever.
Yeah.
And now I feel like we've actually made a bunch of new friends here together, and it's kind of cool and fun.
Yeah. It was a new experience. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we had known everybody for so long and had kind of established, groups. Good to switch it up.
Mm-hmm.
Next, always looking for concerts and taking me to them. You're really good at that. You're really good at going online and searching all your favorite people to go to that are coming to Chicago or what used to be Madison. So
It is my
that's
favorite
really fun.
pastime.
Yeah.
My love language is quality time, if you didn't notice.
Yeah.
So thanks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's been fun to explore all the different venues here. There's so much music that
there's
comes
so
through
much
here.
cool stuff. Yep.
There's always a lot to
100%.
do. And all the little random events and things, festivals, markets, whatever.
Yeah, I guess I would extend it to all that in generally, just
Patting
like
myself on
finding
the back.
things. Yeah. I'm also really good at this.
I'm really good at curating vibes.
Oh, for sure. So that's one of your strengths.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Let's see. Another one of mine is you're a really good cook. Which I know is something you're kind of just getting into, but it's been really fun, trying to make new dishes with you, exploring that a little bit. We have a gorgeous kitchen.
We do. It's really fun to use.
We've been doing a little bit more Dominican themed meals.
Yeah, that's
which
been
has
really
been fun.
Mhm.
Some of my favorite food ever. We literally ate Dominican breakfast this morning.
Yes, classic.
But yeah, I think that's a new strength of yours, and I'm excited to just continue growing that. The
really
two of us.
good is definitely too generous, but I'm excited to keep learning.
Yeah, establish good habits as well.
Yeah,
it's good to cook at home.
It really is. I think we've been doing it a little bit more, which is nice. My next one was interior decorating. You always really step up the places that we live in, and I don't know what this place would look like without you, so thank you. It's very beautiful.
Well, thanks. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah, no, it's really nice.
Okay, well, another one on my end. You're always teaching yourself new things, from music to video games to food, and I think that that's really cool. And I think it's really cool how much you like to learn on your own.
Yeah.
Because for me, I actually get very frustrated when I try to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's very impressive.
Aw, this is so sappy and corny.
Wholesome.
I love it. You buy me clothes so I can seem more fashionable than I actually am. So thank you for that.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of play Barbie with me sometimes, but it's fun. So
we're working on that one.
Yeah.
I didn't quite put this together, so don't get any ideas.
The boa goes crazy.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited to shop more, maybe, after a couple more paychecks.
Yeah. Christmas is tough.
Yeah, the holidays really, you have to spend money on everybody else. It's crazy.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Okay, well, another one of mine. You're a really good cat dad, regardless of what I said earlier.
That's funny.
Almost to a fault. And you always make sure that our babies feel extremely loved, in a way that is sometimes crazy. We are cat backpack owners. We have leashes for our animals, but Misha really does love to go outside. So I know that he appreciates that, especially because we can't trust him to go out there alone.
Yeah.
So
His
you go out there
favorite
with him.
Yeah.
Because I certainly will not be doing that.
In the winter. Well, thank you. My next one was driven. You were just generally, excited to do things. You got this podcast that you're really passionate about, so that's really cool.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Well, that's nice of you because I said you're really funny. You always make me laugh. It also makes you the perfect almost co-host to my podcast.
The pretend co-host.
Yeah, when it's convenient.
Yeah, only when you need me.
But yeah, you always
choice.
give me a good giggle, so thanks.
Aww. That was my next one, or not my next one, but one of them too. You're funny, and it's really fun to laugh with you.
Love a good laugh.
I
We've
feel
been
like
laughing a lot recently, and it's awesome.
Yeah, we just kind of are always
just love to have a giggle.
Yeah, that's the best.
Feels so good.
Shout out to that.
Okay, well, my very last one, in a very similar vein, you're the backbone of this podcast. I literally couldn't do it without you, and you always encourage me to keep it going, and you're always down to be my guest in a pinch.
Well, you're welcome. It's fun to be on here.
I paid him to say that.
Yeah, exactly. My last one was just traveling. I love exploring things with you, and I guess that ties into the Chicago one, but just adventuring with you and, going about this crazy world.
Heck yeah. Sweet.
So wholesome. Holy shit.
So a few things that are awesome, a few things that maybe aren't so awesome.
Yeah. We're having a lot
it's
of
all
fun
about
writing the
balance.
lists.
Yeah, it's all about balance.
It really is. Life is in general. So
true.
Oh, I almost forgot the next portion of this. Rose and a Thorn.
Rose and a Thorn. We can kind of wrap it up.
Okay.
Rose and a Thorn.
Do you want me to go first?
2022. You go first.
Yeah, the whole year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we've talked about it a bit, but just moving has been super fun this year. That's my rose.
I have a feeling ours are going to be similar.
I think they might be the exact same. But yeah, no, it's just been really fun. I've probably, talked about it enough on this podcast already today. But
if you guys can't tell, we love it here.
I don't know. It's just been fun. Like a new awakening, a little rebirth.
Yes.
Just kind of jumpstart you. My thorn was just like feeling generally overwhelmed this year.
Yeah.
And like really busy. I feel like leading up to the move, things just felt really hectic and they haven't stopped. But it's also been really fun. So that's just kind of two sides of the coin, I guess. Also on that is just missing my boys in Madison.
Aww.
But, I see them enough when we go back to Madison. So it works out. And then my bud is not moving. I'm excited to not have to deal with that next year. We got this place for 2 years at least, signed lease.
We're going to make this house a dang home.
Yeah, just feeling like more established or, I don't know, just feeling more set, I guess, is what I'm looking forward to.
Definitely.
Yeah.
My turn.
Are they all the same?
They're very similar.
Okay.
Not the exact same.
I'm sure you'll expand on them differently.
I'm going to start with my thorn. We're going to go negative first.
That's cool.
I think my thorn, actually I know that my thorn was honestly just the rough start to the beginning of this year with work. I think my mental health was in the shitter, excuse my French, which also put a strain on our relationship, and I didn't really have any friends, etc. because they all left, which is totally normal and fine. However, I was not mentally dealing with it very well. So something to work on. Will I say that moving solves all of your problems? No, but in my case, it kind of did solve a lot of them. However, I would still recommend seeing a therapist. Rose was definitely the move to Chicago as well. I'm so happy to be here. I just think it's really nice to be doing something new, fun, starting this chapter with you.
Hell yeah.
We lucked out here. I mean, we have an awesome apartment.
Mm-hmm.
We live in a really cool neighborhood.
Yep.
We've been embraced by all of our wonderful friends.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
We finally have enough room for everyone to come stay with us. So all of my other friends have been able to come and visit who don't live here. Same with my parents, eventually your parents.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
That part rocks. And Chicago's pretty cool. So
it is pretty sick.
That's pretty much really fun. And then my bud, also similar. I'm also very excited to get established here in the city. We've really only been here for 5-ish months.
Yep.
Which isn't very many. So, I mean, exploring more. I love my little events. I just think it's going to be fun to bop around and see Chicago in the summertime.
Yeah. I don't feel like a newcomer, but I don't feel like
set
proper
in stone.
Chicagoan yet. I don't know.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm also really excited for all the trips that we have coming up. We have just a lot of things to look forward to.
We do.
Weddings. We're going on an anniversary trip to London, which we mentioned on our last episode, but I'm very excited to go back there.
Me too.
Just lots of travel and visiting everybody and hopefully hosting and so many good things.
It's going to be another whirlwind year, that's for sure.
Definitely. So, but yeah, I don't know. 2022, all in all, ups and downs, but ended on a good note.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
For sure. Couldn't ask for anything more.
For joining with us as well.
Yeah.
I feel like I stuck to the podcast this year. There was a couple times when I had to not put out an ep, which we're going to work in the following year. So hopefully we won't be doing that too anymore. But it's tough. It's a 2-person operation. So, it is what it is.
It got really busy. So
this year
us
was
some
crazy.
slack, you know what I'm saying?
Christ,
Jesus.
But yes, I'm very excited. I have lots of fun things planned for the podcast. More announcements coming soon.
Hell yeah.
Sneak peek. I did recently just update my website. So you'll have to go and check that out. But a couple of the goodies that we have coming your way. I have a free newsletter that you can now subscribe to via my website. This used to be something I had as part of my Patreon, and I decided I wanted this to just be something kind of per James's recommendation to to be open to everybody. I will really only bother you once a month and send you monthly updates on my life, the podcast, the guests I've had on, the episodes I've put out. I'll also be sharing my monthly shit list with you. So in a similar fashion to what we did today, I'll be airing my grievances about everything and everybody, which will kind of be fun. And my Patreon is another thing I wanted to discuss a little bit. We're making some changes. We're doing a full relaunch, rebrand of the Patreon. We're simplifying things, which I'm excited about. So we are going to have one tier only, and you can come join my little community of pessimistic patties.
Ooh.
And it's really just to support the podcast. It's $5 a month. It's a way to support what we do here. Join my little community. You're essentially buying me a coffee every month. So thanks.
I know you can afford it. $5. Wow.
And in return, I'll be giving you some bonus content, a monthly episode for sure, where I'll probably expand on some of those on my shit list. So we can walk through that together, and some other goodies will be delivered through that venue as well. But really, it's just a little community of my nearest and dearest friends of the pod.
The
So if you
diehards.
are interested, the link is in the show notes. It's also all over my social. But yeah, so those are some of the fun things. I'm also hoping to do more video podcasting this year.
Yes,
That's
that's been
something,
fun.
that we kind of just introduced. Hence why we have these boas on.
And the newsletter is pessimisticatbest.com.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So you can subscribe on my website, also linked in the show notes. I'll add the newsletter itself to the show notes too.
Cool. Good call.
So yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I'm just excited for all the good things. I feel like we're literally just getting started. So thank you for being on this journey with us. I fucking love this podcast. I love talking. I could do it all day long. Love to bitch about everything and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you for coming on this journey with me. It's been awesome. And we have lots of fun things planned.
We do.
So no rest for the wicked, but I hope you all enjoy your break. Get to relax a little bit, have some fun. If you're lucky enough to see me, that's awesome for you. I'm looking forward to it as well. But happy holidays, whatever holiday it is that you celebrate or don't. Have so much fun, and we will see you in 2023.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Bye. Another cathartic convo in the books. I feel better. How about you? Thank you so much for listening. Now I just want to jump on here and say, don't forget to follow and or subscribe to the pod on your favorite streaming platform for new episodes every single week, because I know you can't get enough of me. Additionally, if you want to gain access to exclusive episodes and behind the scenes bloopers and lots of other goodies, join our Patreon and support the pod with your hard-earned American dollars. You can find the link in our show notes, or you can also visit us at patreon.com/pessimistic@best. And of course, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at pessimistic@best. And if you're as obsessed with me as I am with you, you can find me at Sam Georgeson on all platforms. And last but not least, I'd like to give a special shout out to my podcast editor and producer, the love of my life, James Arbai, whom I literally could not do this without. So thank you, James. I love you so much. And thank you guys for joining me again this week. I love you too. And I cannot wait to chat with you again soon.